picking up the soldiers, so we don't need to go in. So we're fine.
Yeah, we don't need to go in. That was my misunderstanding. Is I thought we had to go in and bust them out. We don't. We're just picking them up.
I thought we did too. So this is even better. Yeah, pick up the people, go put them off at the drop point, let them fight it out. One of us is getting paid, and the other one.
So we don't need Evelyn, man. I was just
back.
Going through my notes is all. It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, somehow we're back, and the only person's camera to make it. That's right, Eric. Yeah. Eric, you're running the show right now, bud.
Hey, everybody. How's it going?
It's the only camera you need. Let's get real.
It's the only, like, he's so big, there's no room for anyone else. I mean, look at those shoulders. Seriously.
I just take up all the screen.
I think that we go set a course right now, pick up the prisoners, get that information leaked. We don't have to worry about a prison break, which is even easier, unless something goes wrong at the prison, which we can make things go right. We're literally just going to pick some stuff up. It's like picking up stuff from the grocery store.
That's why doing both would be really easy, because we're just like yoink, yoink. Hey, they're over here. We did our job. See ya. Yeah.
Okay. Set a course.
We just have to go up to him and say we applied the cortical electrodes, but we're unable to get a normal reaction.
Yes. I still can't do that line.
Okay. All right, I have to play every character.
All right.
Go for it. I'm ready. Do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
I'll start as the ship. The ship groans in response to the plans as it creaks, making its way to Andersonville. Then it cuts to Felix, who is crying and being an edgelord in front of his consoles, being like, "Why is life so hard?"
It is.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
Lord have mercy. I'm gonna die.
I want to hear the doctor. I want to hear.
Yeah, I want to hear the doctor and Shelley.
I want to hear everybody. You gotta do it.
The doctor and Zhao Li are probably together discussing something. What would they discuss? It would probably be something about moon politics, or specifically like the application of a new luxury tax on vessels, and discussing the fineries of how this will affect and play out on a favored moon of theirs. Nice. And Lo Zhaoli is definitely way more sophisticated in their argumentation about, like, oh, they know way more about intermoon tax structure than you, dog, and you thought you knew a little bit. So she's definitely giving you a little bit, winning this side of the fight. Cuts to Elizabeth, who shows up and proves that you're both wrong, and actually this thing's going to happen.
We're both outdated.
Yeah. About some sort of loophole that you're like, wait, is that even true? And everyone looks and you're like, yeah, no, check it up in code 4015B.
Elizabeth's stock portfolio is just through the roof. Yep.
Right. Yeah, I can see the doctor and Lo Zhaoli discussing with the hillbilly politics and everything that's come up. Like, it's the doctor saying, now exactly how do we get over the smell of this place? It's terrible. I have to deal with it at all times, and it's something that requires a mask. Maybe.
Well, you see, my fifth husband, he was a missionary, a horoscope. He died of dysentery, and oh my goodness, let me tell you, these backwater moons are just
dysentery.
Dysentery, I know.
Was it an advanced strain?
I was quite lucky I didn't catch it myself.
And finally, I think as everything gets back into order on stream here, I think just the camera pans over to this is Bide tending his flock of pigs, or his little squirrel of pigs, and he's pretending that each of the pigs is one of the characters of the ship.
It's fantastic.
That is so savage.
Harriet. I didn't hear Harriet. I need to hear Harriet.
Oh, man.
I don't... Bai has too much respect for the captain to know that...
I'm the little piglet off in the corner.
Oh my god, no! Is it you? Is Bai pretending to be Harriet and all the pigs are like his crew?
No, that's even better. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh my god, that's exactly. That's so great.
Oh
I feel like I just want to like peek my head around the corner while this is happening and be like, "That's really what I think." Okay. And then I just kind of like slowly go back around. Oh, okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, kids, I think we're up. So
Oh,
tell me what you would like to do, crew of the Courtesan.
We're gonna do both. We're gonna go and pick up the people, and then we're gonna feed the information to
We have
both
to go to
sides.
Londinium first and kidnap someone.
Yeah, I did want to speak just quickly to Mr. Universe, but it's not like anything we have to RP. I just want to say to Mr. Universe if he can have something delivered, and I would type something on a core pad and send it, and then I can write it off, and I'll send you what that is to Londinium.
Once again, we will go with the 13, and since you are going to be making a
I'm so bad at that, though.
Yep. You're asking for something here, so it's social and
Yeah.
it's influence. So you're going to need to social influence, and then whatever distinction or whatever item that you have that might be able to help you.
In case you haven't realized, I'm bad with people.
What? The hell you say?
Right.
What are you talking about? You're the good doctor. Like,
You're so good at dealing with people.
Yes, because they normally do what I want.
Flashback to bedside manner.
They're most cooperative when they're unconscious, I find. Oh, look, I got a 4.
I treat illnesses, not people.
Yeah, he looks at you and says, listen, if you guys are going to do this, this is your decision to, it's bold. It's very bold, but you've got to go and do it yourself. You have to, I can't help. Once again, look at me. This is my good sweatshirt.
all right, honey. I see. We both shop at the same place. I get it. All right. I think we're gonna go with the option of both because it is the best for the people and the best for our bank account.
Okay, so if you guys are going to...
Would like you to find someone for me. I will send a message to you. It is not related to this job, however, so of course I'd be more than willing to pay a finder's fee.
I'm not a big fan of money because I can kind of make it whenever I want to.
Ah,
But
true.
maybe if you sweet talk, this is a
All right.
social or an influence role
Yeah.
or anything.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
The girl's
So
talking to me.
I'm going to use I'm gonna real sweet talk him and like it's just be so
Ever owned
wonderful.
a moon?
Gonna social influence. Do I get to use my specialty flirt?
You are freaking ruthless, dude. The guy that you just banged is standing next to the guy that you're trying to get.
I'm sure Bugger
I
can help.
love you.
I include them both in this conversation
Bugger
because
an
I'm
asset?
inclusive. I'm like, Bugger owes me a favor.
I want to
personally.
high five you through the internet
Yeah.
so hard right now.
Bugger
like-
Jones personally owes me a favor. Anyways.
I suppose you're not trying to marry him after he said he makes money.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Hey.
social influence, a speciality adds a d6, right?
Correct. You have to spend a plot point to use it, though, if you want
Oh,
to
just
keep
kidding.
all-
I'm just gonna use my third attribute then.
Well, you've already rolled 2. Oh, okay. So if you want to keep the top 2, that is
Yeah.
a 17, and a 17 is almost 5 more than the
Almost.
13 that he had.
Almost, but I got real close.
He looks at you and, he kind of looks over knowing the Bugger's like right here.
Mhm.
And
I'm
he's
looking
like,
at both of them. I'm including them both in this. They can use teamwork because, Bugger owes me a favor.
Okay, so they look and Bugger kind of steps back into frame, and he's much taller when he kind of steps back into frame as Universe is standing there, and he kind of leans down as he's talking. He's like, yeah, we can find them. I can find them. Yeah. And Universe goes, yeah, we got it. We can do it. We can find them. That's easy. That's what we do. We find people. We sit behind things and find people. We don't deliver stuff or fight or, but yeah, okay, yeah, I'll find them for you.
Thank you.
We'll find
it's
them
the
for you.
best. so much.
Mr. Universe is right in the best. Yes. So
Can I look and just say, in which case, me and the captain should probably talk about potential routes we're going to take, which you could probably be of some help with.
You want me to tell you which routes are clear? I mean, there's like apps for that, but I mean, if you...
I'm going to need a little bit more than that. I'm going to need, on top of, access codes and everything like that.
I tell you what, if someone asks me nicely, he doesn't say that, but this is going to require another influence roll based on a DC of 13. So again, you're asking something of somebody that has no desire to help you because hiding is his best policy. So social influence and then whatever else you can think of as far as one distinction or one
Entirely legitimate skill.
Oh wait, hold on, let me clear. Actually, no. You know what? No, actually, I'm not gonna. But I will turn around and I'll say, because I suppose we're getting the access codes anyway from this guy. Okay, scratch that. But I will turn around to the captain and say, we should probably talk about plotting a course.
All right then. We are all in agreement. I'm gonna need another drink. We good here?
Elizabeth nods.
Can we do? Is there a callback number for you, or do I just like?
Oh, I can text Bugger.
He goes, Universe is feeling his druthers a bit. He's like, Nate, you don't call us, we call you.
And Lo hits like send on the thing, and I imagine like Bugger Jones gets a little notification.
You hear, it takes about 30 seconds and you hear a tweet. And Bugger goes, it's her. God damn it. Who called you?
Then, well, we'll be waiting on that call. You have a good day now, honey.
Okay. Mr. Universe, signing off. Bugger, turn it off. Bugger, turn it off! And then it goes black.
I mean, how much money could we get for selling the whereabouts of Mr. Universe? I say kind of joking out loud to everybody to try.
We don't have his whereabouts.
I mean, we got Bugger Jones, right?
I turned off the core pad.
I was gonna say the core pad says as you're turning it off, "You'll never find me," and it clicks off.
I just have his
Harriet lets out a chuckle, like to make sure that everybody understands that she is not being serious. Oh, all right. Well, of course.
Okay. So
I would recommend sending out any mail to any family members that you might, setting up any wills, contingency plans. This is gonna be fun.
Oh, my will's been taken care of for quite some time.
Well, Felix gets all my stuff, and I get all of Felix's stuff. So, yep.
Felix is just like, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, if I die, I have an explosive of a poisonous viral gas set in their ship.
Sweet.
That was a joke.
Elizabeth still doesn't laugh.
Doctor, I was wondering if you'd be able to give me a physical before we do this job. It's been so.
Yes, general or thorough?
Let's start with the general, and then, depending on what you find, we might do a thorough.
All right.
I knew she did her makeup. Right, I'm off to. I'm off to freshen up before I have to sit in the cockpit chair for the next week.
I'm gonna go get a drink. Eat some food if we have any food on this ship. Elizabeth, you hungry? I think we might have some chocolate frosting somewhere. Bye. Need a drink, honey? I say, looking at him.
I am just like.
They use wine in cooking, right?
I look at Bai and I say, Bai. I'm gonna go and get changed. and then I'm going to be probably sat in the cockpit chair for the next week.
Oh, yeah. So business as new.
I look at Harriet and I'm like,
can.
like, I'm just like,
Well,
no.
yeah. Look, whatever you want to do to spend our last few days, last week or so
Fire
alive.
I take Fire by the arm and march towards our bunk.
I get in your seat and I kick my feet up and put them on the dash, and I'm like, okay. He said there's an app for this. Honey, can I borrow your Cortex? Oh, Elizabeth, why don't you plot us a course?
Yeah.
Your turn to sit in the chair.
Okay.
And I get out of her way.
Oh, God. Everything's going to be plotted, and I'm going to be like, what the...
Yeah, Elizabeth sits down at the nav chair, and over the course of the next, we'll give her 45 minutes.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, Elizabeth! Oh no, Elizabeth! Elizabeth, why?
What
She had
language?
such good
What
opportunity.
language is my console now coded in? Just like it's all.
It's all Chinese.
She doesn't put it directly into the nav. She's working on her core pad to upload it in there. She's not like a moron, but she's sitting there like, when you guys walk back in, she's sitting there literally going,
Okay. I actually want a quick scene with Bai before I come back in.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I will get into the bunk and go from really cheery to looking absolutely sort of like exhausted and. Are you okay?
Sure. I mean, it's just that we're certainly flying to our deaths with the success being a completely remote possibility. Haven't been better. How about you, love?
Do you want out?
Do I want help?
Do you want out?
No. But my name's on that contract. Same as yours. There's no getting out of this.
What if there was a way? For one person.
I don't think I understand. What do you mean?
Remember how we met? How we really met? Not the...
Of course. Yeah. But I just still don't see how that's related to...
I didn't plan for you.
Okay.
When everything went wrong, and I mean went really, really wrong, I had a contingency plan. In case of emergency, that contingency plan came with a name, a little bit of money, credentials, none of it traceable to me. It was supposed to be where I went. And then I met you. There's another name. It's not mine and it's not yours. There's a last name. And there's a potential for a life. It's not much. It's not flashy. It's not expensive. It's not luxurious. It was never meant to be. It was meant to be the kind of life that will go under the radar. And it was a life that was meant to hide me from these people. And I'm not talking about Nishka.
Felix, that's okay, because I would never, as long as I know you're alive, I would never accept that. As much as we're staring up out of this gigantic hole that we've seemed to have fallen into, I still wouldn't take it, because you're in this hole with me, and I'm with you.
I'm gonna
save it for Elizabeth.
You know me. You're probably the only person who does know me. You know a lot more than the others do. I can't walk away from this one. And I don't think I can hand those prisoners over.
I understand. Truly.
No, you don't. I'm gonna...
What? Well, then tell me. What is it that I'm not getting? I want to know.
I'm gonna go and find... I don't know how this, what form it would take, Greg. Maybe actual paper as opposed to a Cortex. Maybe a photo ID or something like that left blank, or just something really simple. No, nothing flashy, just a very bog standard, put name here and potentially walk away kind of thing. Like an ID or some kind of... It's probably very old as well. Out of the bottom of imagine probably those old tins you got of cigarette tobacco tins, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which he probably keeps nuts and bolts and bits and pieces in and stuff.
Yeah.
But,
yeah. With them Altoid container looking things.
Yeah.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, and I'd pry open the bottom and hand it to you.
It would be an ident card with a credit stick attached to it. So it would be all the identification required, and the cred stick would be presumably with the money that Felix was talking about.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give it all to buy and say, I'm going to tell you something. And then it's up to you whether or not you stay. But I want you to know that you can always... You have another option past me, okay?
There's a snowball's chance in hell I'll ever leave you. As long as I put my hand to your heart. As long as this is beaten, I'm here.
I think some of this is my fault.
Who cares whose fault it is?
I think I helped get him. Those prisoners that are in Antville.
Mm-hmm.
I think I dropped off the team that snatched them. I'm the one who flew the ship.
Yeah. I mean, I back off to a more reserved distance when you say that, right? I look at you, tears coming down, right? And I shake my head and be like, no, you didn't. That wasn't you.
What do you think you were doing? Why do you think the ship arrived? You lived in nowhere. It was quiet. Minimal security.
It's not true. Why are you saying this? This isn't true. Clearly, I'm like doubting, like I'm believing you, and I don't want to. Right when you're saying, yeah. Why? Why are you saying this? It doesn't make any sense. Why? Is it just the stress right now? Like this can't be true. This isn't true. This isn't happening. No. Look. Rest. Relax. It's gonna be okay. And I wipe my eyes and say, look, it's gonna be okay. I don't know. I'm gonna go tend on my pigs for a little bit.
Okay.
I love you, okay?
Bye.
You have me for a couple more moments before I leave. What do you do?
I reach out and go to grab your arm, but don't actually pause.
It's too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do I tell the captain?
No. I say as I leave. Don't say it. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, you hear me sniffle as my boots go down further away, down to the cargo.
When you get down to the cargo bay and you go to the room that had been reserved specifically for the pigs to kind of keep them out of the cargo bay lest they be hit with an errant shot or subjected to dangers that pigs can't really withstand. When you sit down, the captain of this second courtesan crew, and as you look over all the pigs that maybe in your mind represent each of the members of the crew, you yourself taking the role of Harriet, you notice that the pig that you always closely identified with Felix, sitting off by itself. And it does not come when you call. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end this episode of Tales from the Big Damn Verse.
Come here, little piggy, come here.
Aww. Okay, so sorry for the technical difficulties, everybody, but wanted to let you know that as of this moment, we have 2 episodes left in this season of Tales from the Big Damn Verse. I believe, depending upon what we're going to be doing, we'll talk about it. But check the Twitter feeds of everybody to see when they will be airing, as we have a holiday next week in the States, which is Labor Day. We will see exactly when we finish up this story. We may do one big super duper episode. We'll see. So 2, potentially 1 episode left of this season of Tales from the Big Damn Verse. It is all coming towards a head, and backstories of at least the pilot will be further revealed. Let's go around and talk to everybody as we go backwards before we go forwards. I'll start with Miss Lindy and Loja Lee. How is she doing?
She's doing okay. She's very intrigued by Bugger and Mr. Universe. She feels like she can use her feminine wiles to help leverage something she's been working on and pursuing this entire time. I can't wait to see where that goes. And she's gonna have a great little visit with the doctor. It's gonna be like the most polite doctor's visit ever, and they'll have a good talk. It'll be great. Can't wait to see what happens. She's not very optimistic about this situation, but she's felt that way about other situations, so this isn't her first rodeo. Can't wait to see what happens the next time we play. You can find me online at Laugh Love Lindy, where I play a lot of tabletop games, Call of Cthulhu, Dungeons and Dragons, other Firefly, Ryutama, all sorts of other shenanigans. I'm going to be at GexCon next weekend, not this weekend, next weekend, and I'm so excited. Tia and I are going to hang out. It's going to be great. And but tonight you can catch me on Power Score RPG, where it is the last time I will be playing my beautiful little yoga instructor monk before we move on to a new campaign there. So you should check it out, because she has to spread the joy of yoga to everyone. It's great.
Fantastic. There is no... The joy of yoga is subjective, but we will go over to the doctor. Doctor, how are you doing today, Pro? And where can we find you online?
I'm doing super great. Enjoying playing the doctor, jumping into his shoes. He's tiltering, as some of my facial expressions has been showing through the game today. So, but no, it's been super fun. You can catch me online, or probably start Twitch and Twitter. I play a lot of games throughout the week. On Sunday. It's Saturday, like 1 a.m., 2 a.m. my time. We can catch me playing Value of Certain School with Greg, super awesome game. And on Sunday, catch me on No Linear's channel, running Path of the Demon Lord, super fun. And like throughout the week, super good stuff, more stuff happening in September. I think I'm going to be doing like between 11 and 13 games all in all. So it's going to be like super fun. Can't wait. That's me. Thanks for having me, as always. Super awesome.
Awesome, brother. And we'll drop right down to the man that revealed much in the face of Universe and his husband. Josh, how are you doing today, buddy?
Oh, this became really personal really quickly. Like, it was fine, and then Nishka dropped this, and I was like, oh, I am in such hot water. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, and I don't think that I'm going to get through this one without more people finding out. I just don't think it's going to be on the cards. Everything's going to be fine. As for me, you can find me online as Encounter Josh, where I have also been suffering greatly in Turncloak's Pod. If you guys haven't checked out Turncloak's Pod, you absolutely should check out Turncloak's Pod, done by Encounter Roleplay, and also some up-and-coming stuff that I will be doing over on Lorelani's channel, which stuff is going to happen soon, but that's all to be said and confirmed and everything like that, so I'm not going to say anything too soon.
Awesome, brother. I will tell you, when you sent your backstory in before the show started, and I read through, and I went, yep, oh yeah, yep, okay. And it was one of those ones.
We were just masterpiece of backstories. Like, I only know glimpses of people's, but we should not, none of us should be on this ship together.
No, none of you guys should. That's why I told, I was talking in a chat one time, and I said, they're going to kill each other by episode 5. You have surpassed my expectations. I thought for sure Harriet was going to kill at least 3 of you. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Speaking of Harriet, Tia, how are you today?
Totally good, and I have no secret background whatsoever. I'm just a normal fucking captain in space. Like, I don't know, everybody gets along great.
That gets real flipped out when they go to Alleluia and has to dress up like somebody else. But man,
I have no idea what you're talking about. That's just my fashion choice. Everybody knows. I mean, yes, Miss Lao Jolie, you can't show up to the same planet in the same clothes that you were wearing yesterday, and so on and so forth. Like, I have to know, did you think we were going to pick both?
No, I love you guys. I have bullet points for you guys. I don't, you know.
He can't plan for us.
Well, I was wondering, because there was a brief moment on his face where he was like, fuck. And I was like, I think we got him, guys.
Well, no, I love it. This is fun. Let's do this.
No, this has been the greatest campaign ever. I love it so much. I do a bunch of stuff Sunday, The Good Doctor, his show, my channel. Tuesdays, Vampire the Masquerade coming up, which I can talk about. Season finale of The Long March, which is coming up as well, and more Midgard awesomeness. Wednesday, I'm on Savor Dice doing a mini campaign episode over there. Thursday, we all watch Critical Role together on my D&D Discord server. Yeah, Fridays today, I'm here with Firefly and also Queen of Spiders. I am also going to GexCon, and I will be running around and playing D&D with anyone that wants to play D&D and doing crazy stuff. And I'm also going to TwitchCon and BlizzCon, and I love you.
Fantastic. Everybody, make sure you follow Tia online and on both the Twitches and the Twitters. Follow everybody because they're great. And speaking of our last great person, let's go over to Eric. Eric, how are you doing today, buddy? And where can we find you?
Yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks Greg. Thanks cast. Thanks chat. Especially shout out to you, Josh. Thanks for role playing with me. I love being your husband in this game. It's super fun. It's very emotional. This is definitely coming up, and I love this. I love this so much. Yeah, so everybody, I'm Eric Vulgaris everywhere. I play a lot of games. The thing that I want to talk most about is tonight, our own favorite fan here, Prax. Deirdre is going to be running a game that she's been working on my channel tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time. It's called Hellene Heroines. It's basically like Greek mythic fantasy kind of stuff. So you take on some Greek heroines, and I'm super excited to see what she has planned for that. So I'm going to be producing that tonight. So other than that, I'm on a bunch of other things throughout the week. Follow me on Twitter. Tell me about your favorite game that you've been running lately. Like, tell me about your favorite character or something you're interested in. Hit me up with that. I'm super active on Twitter, and I love hearing about games and what you're passionate about in your games. So hit me up there.
Fantastic. And once again, follow all of these fantastic people. Let me go through everybody. Just hit these links and click them all. Follow them all if you aren't already, because I say this for all of my casts. These are fantastic role players, but they're better people. And you need nice in the world. You need, oh, that's a great laugh that I just had. Oh, I love reading this tweet because damn, that person's smart and I feel like they're my friend. And the reason why you feel that way is they're that nice. So please join all of their wonderful communities, interact with these wonderful people, and your life, I promise, even if it's just a little bit, it'll be brighter and better, because I know mine is from working with these fantastic people.
We're
as for
paying
me,
him to say that.
they are. Now, Grimjack21502 on the Twitches and the Twitters. You may join me anywhere. Just follow me on Twitter. You'll know what we're doing here on the channel. Next week, follow the schedule because holidays and conventions are coming up. We want to make sure we finish the tale of the courtesan in a season-ending way that only this group of people I bullet point for can. I can't wait to get into it. I love these characters. I love these players. We are going to do it. We're going to send them off in appropriate fashion to see what future lies for any and all of these people. But before we go there, we're going to go here. We're going to say goodbye for now. We're in the verse